I'm here with Pat Barry in the Elwell Family Food Building. It has been a big day for pies, and we know that pie competition at Iowa State Fair is always
It's
serious.
sacred, almost to the point of being, don't mess with me. You know, we had 150 pies in the Farm Bureau sponsored pie contest today, and that took about 2.5 hours and 12 judges and lots of pie to try. They came up with some amazing winners. I believe red raspberry came in first. And so that's a true and fruit of Iowa, so that's great. And then we have other contests going on today. We have Gloria Olson is sponsoring the All-American Apple Pie. First time having it. She has 18 entries. That's a lot of apple pie. And then Lana Slope is sponsoring celebration pies in relationship to the 250th anniversary. And she just told me she had 22. And she's got 4 people helping judge that. And then one of them is the corn dog kickoff winner. So he's really excited. I guess he lives in Florida now, but used to live in Iowa and wanted to make sure we didn't forget him. So they're all excited to eat some pie.
So it's an honor to judge, but it's also an honor to be an entrant in these competitions.
Absolutely. And some of these people have been doing it for 20, 30 years, or they're just learning. And so they learn a lot by coming and watching and listening. And the ones who've been doing it for a while are real easily to talk to find out, what do I need to do to fix mine? Why isn't mine as good as yours? What's wrong with my filling or whatever? And or for the ones who didn't win, who normally could, have to go up to that new person and go, congratulations, look at you. You're going to make me get a run for my money, which is good too.
Competition is good, right?
Good. Yeah. Makes us all a little bit sharper on our toes when we get in the kitchen.
Right. And I mean, who doesn't love pie, right? But not everybody can make a pie, and not everybody can make an award-worthy pie.
Well, like at my house, I made the cakes and cookies and breads and everything, and my husband made the pie. Yeah. And there was a reason for that. It just wasn't something I'd really spent a lot of time on. I can really eat them and tell him what's really good, but that was his thing, and so I left that alone for him too. So, not everybody can do everything.
Very true. And what does make a winning pie?
I think the freshness of your ingredients, particularly in a fruit pie. It's like if I picked raspberries 2 days ago, they're not going to be as plump and as nice as they are if you got them yesterday, even outside or even at the store. Same way with cream pies or whatever you're putting in them. You don't make them 2 days ahead of time. You make them the night before and bring them in. This isn't something you can put in the freezer kind of thing. So it's mostly about your ingredients and making sure you have the right variety for what it is that you're doing. If it's a fruit pie, you have to do a little bit of research. It isn't just trial and error all the time. And then having that right pie crust that works for you. It's like I used my mom's. My husband couldn't use my mom's for nothing. He used his mother's. Or finding that one ingredient that makes that pie crust that you can actually work with and know how it feels, then you'll have a winning pie crust.
I think pie crust is sacred in a lot of families. I know that mine has been passed down for generations.
Mine too, and it's simple as can be, but mom used it and it worked. That's what I learned on, so it made sense for me to keep doing that. I've tried to use Diana Sheehy's that she used here, and I'm like, I can't get mine to do what yours does for nothing,
Right.
So go back to what you know. Go do what you know and practice till you know it, and then stay with it.
And how important is it for us to bring these recipes out to be judged and to carry on these traditions?
It's memories. And I think, like you said, it's a tradition. It's knowing as a family member that you can be proud of. It isn't any different than winning that grand champion steer down in the livestock barn. These are the same level of competition, and a lot of pride goes into doing that. And I think that makes a big difference.
One last question. For anybody who has wanted to do this, maybe a little shy, a little scared, what's your advice to get in the door competing at the fair?
At least bring one thing. If not, I'll challenge them when I see them to bring 5 next year. But bring that one thing that you know you can do. Let's see how you do. And if you don't win, which there's odds that you might or might not, don't let that stop you, because it's just all in good competition. It's not a cutthroat thing by anything. It's not like watching some of those shows on TV.
Right.
We are Iowa people, and we like to help everybody do what they can do best.
Well, when you walk in this building, you can tell right away it's a community of people who love this.
Family here, and it's not just a family of workers, it's a family of entrants who have been exhibiting with each other, and they're really good about putting praise on each other and going, look at that, you got first place. You know, they might covet the fact that they didn't, but they are certainly going to tell you you did a good job.
All right. Well, Pat, thank you so much for taking time out of this very busy day of
This
pies.
is sacred Pie Day for everybody that knows about this room. It's Pie Day on this day.
Very important day.
Very important day.
Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you. This is fun.